One. Hey, it was good, YouTube. It's me, Controller Fortress. You know what I'm saying? Controller 43. And today, I felt like 2K has changed, in my opinion. So, I was on my guard, and I noticed something. There is not many centers like there used to be in 19, and I wanted to address that. So, the reason why I feel like that there's not many centers in 20 as there was in 19 was because, well, first reason was because they were overpowered. Second reason was they're easier to use, and guards at that time took skill. Yeah, I'm saying it here. I don't think guards in 20 take much skill, and they're pretty easy to use. Because, shoot, I have a guard myself, 87 overall, you know, something light. And it's really easy to, like, dribble with him. There's, like, I pretty much know all the dribble moves. I know how to sham god, I know how to do all that. And, like, wherever I want to go play on my guard, I can barely do it because all the centers that I used to run with in 19 are now guards. And I don't think it's fair to the rest of the community. You know, like, sometimes, like, ever since the behind the back came out, I felt like that's whenever 2K really started crumbling into like a disaster, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I wanted to just put myself out there, show you how I feel, kind of rant about it, and that's about it. Like, I just wanted to talk about it, kind of address it, personally how I feel about it, and like, so, alright, so, let me start from the bottom here. So if I started playing 2K during the beginning of me playing 2K was about around when 2K15 was ending. I played that a little bit. I liked it. Of course, I tried my career. I didn't like it. I mean, shoot, I love my player, but I didn't know how to upgrade him at that time, since, you know, I was still new to the game. But I liked the game because I used to play Play Now at that time. And y'all know how that went. 2K15 was a very fun game for me, including for my team. And not many people, in my opinion, were toxic at that time. And 2K15 was just probably one of the greatest 2Ks I ever got to play and or experience for a short amount of time. Then 2K16 came along. Y'all know how 2K16 was. It was average. I didn't play much of it because I didn't play PS4 that much. I was always on my phone 24/7. And so I would just be chilling on my phone, and like, I still played video games. It was very rare that I ever did. Then 2K17 came along. I started playing that like crazy. I learned how to upgrade my player at that time. I learned, and like, I learned how to use centers, and I was still really bad. Definitely still really bad. I didn't know what screens or switches were. I was terrible. I was absolutely terrible. I think I was using a pure rim protector. I don't remember what it was. Pull score. It was some sort of center. Could not shoot. And so, of course, there was still tons of centers, you know. And then 18, didn't play 18, so we're just gonna skip through that. 19. Now this is where I wanted to get at. 19 is whenever I wanted to learn how to play. Like, I really wanted to learn. Oh yeah, by the way, shout out to my friend Buddy Ghost. Y'all should go sub up to his channel. He made a new channel called Buddy Ghost 909. So I just want to shout out him. He's a good friend of mine, and yeah. So, anyways, 2K19 came along. I wanted to learn how to play that, so I started watching tons of YouTubers. And I basically made a build called the post-scoring sharpshooter, 6'11". I don't know why I made him 6'11". I just thought it was a good height in my opinion. It's very dumb at that time, very. So I was just learning how to make actual, like, I was just learning the concept of all this. Because then again, I said, like, I told myself, like, if I really want to learn how to play 2K, like, serious, I better start getting to it. And so then, like, y'all remember when 2 centers was the meta? And, like, you would just use centers everywhere you went? And then you barely see any guards? Yeah. That's basically how it is now, but reversed. It's just all guards. And guards are just, I don't know, they were hard. Honestly, I didn't run with many guards at that time, so I didn't really know. I ran with, as I said, my friend Buddy Ghost. He carried me. I ain't gonna lie to you, I sold him a lot. I was terrible. I was very bad. I was terrible, bro. Nah, though, but real talk, like, it was fun that year. And then 2K20 came along. I started playing it, and I was on a center for the whole time, so I never really noticed. I was on a post score, interior finisher, and I was just having tons of fun on that build. And then 2K all of a sudden deletes that build, so I'm like, okay, that sucks, but I'm still gonna play this game. I'm still gonna grind. So I did. I ended up making the build I'm using right now. And I got him up to 99. And now I made a guard. And then that's whenever I started noticing something once I started using my guard. How many guards there actually are. And I've talked to many of, like, randoms that were guards on my center. And a bunch of did say that they did run center last year. Like, they were on post score, stretch, lockdown, and now they just decided to go to, I asked them why. They said, I don't know, because they didn't really have a specific answer for me. It wasn't really, like, it wasn't truthful to me. I just didn't agree with them. So I now then, like, that's where I started realizing, and I started making, that's the reason why I started making this video, because of all the thoughts in my head about this game and where it's at right now. And like I said, I ain't trying to spare no hate to no guards. Keep running guard, keep running center, do whatever you gotta do. But I'm just trying to do something here. Like, I'm trying to let y'all know that, in my opinion, this year I think we could probably all agree that guards don't take much skill as they used to in previous 2Ks, right? And centers, of course, they'll never take skill. Yeah, I'm the first one to admit it. They don't take skill, but we abuse them anyways. Shoot, and it's like, y'all want to hate on us, guys. Like, I feel like the reason why there's so many centers that turn into guards and they get so much hate for it is because they just don't know how to It's unexplainable for me. I don't know. Just it's just ridiculous in my opinion. I need to. It's just it's sad, man. That took this long for some people to decide to finally run guard. I'm probably one of the world's worst 2Ks. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I would have way more fun right now on 18. It's just sad. It's honestly just sad, bro. Like, guards don't take skill, including for the people who ran guards originally. I feel like some of them could realize, like, their build's kind of boring. I feel like running a center is way more fun now, including knowing that you can make cool 7'3" centers that could speed boost. And they can all get playmaking takeover. Like, I feel like it's way more fun to do than make a guard. But people don't really see the way I see it. They more see it as, oh look, I'm gonna make a guard this year. Even though I've been at center for like 4 years. And I've never played guard one time in my life. I'm gonna see how I do. And then they're out here, you know, learning how to. And then they're out here acting like they didn't. And then they have the audacity to start talking trash about centers and how they don't take skill. Like, they did not run center for 4 years. And they know that they're just going to run centers after 2K21, depending how that goes. And so I just think it's ridiculous, and I feel like it needs to be more like 16. This game needs to be more like 16, 17, 18. Stick to your roots, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, that's all I had really in mind. And so I'm going to see y'all later. And it's been Controller for Tress, aka Controller for 3. And I am